Hello everyone, I am Gabriele and welcome to my channel. I play Tenontosaurus and today is about how to get a perfect diet with Tenontosaurus with this current patch. Now, mind it where I am. Most of you should know this place. It is the boundary between Delta River and Delta Swamps. If you do not know this place, please go on vulnona.com. All of the links in the description below, but just to make it simpler for you in case you are new kind of these things, let's go on vulnona.com. This is vulnona.com and this is Isla Spiro map. I turned on my left hand side grid line, landmarks, places, drinkable water and names more than anything. Just I am here, West Delta Swamp, where there is this red dot. Red dot, is it red? I think so. In between Delta Swamp, this one here, and Delta River. Now, in this spot, you will already find two of your nutrients, which are mountain ash. Let me say hello to this pteranodon. Hello pteranodon. You will be able to find mountain ash and potatoes, smashed potatoes. No, for real, that's smashed potatoes. Sorry, the S shape is wild potato flowers, wild potato root, which is there. I'm gonna get one for you. It is just this one here. You see them, wild potato roots. So you just pick them, or you just press E to dig for roots, and then you just press G to grab them. So you have a wild potato root in your mouth. Alright, that's pretty cool. I have a wild potato root now, and they have changed the animation, so well done, all of these little things. And if I sniff a bit more, I have mountain ash over there, right where my north indicator is going. I just have to keep sniffing. I am on a perfect diet. I haven't started here, I have started northwest. You have to kind of stars with Tenontosaurus. You can decide to spawn northwest, as I did, which is riskier, but I mean, it is riskier. This is mountain ash, by the way. I am good with mountain ash, which is riskier, but you get that radish root. If you check now my diet, I have mountain ash, which is located in the southeast swamp. Wild potato roots, which are located around every river bank. I have gone northwest, mind it. I have gone northeast by the river, by Delta River, northern Delta River, and I was not able to find many wild potato roots. But that's okay, you know, that's alright. Now, if you want to start, let's say, easy and then increase the difficulty in your gameplay, you want to spawn southeast, go by these swamps where I am now. I am going north now, leaving the swamps on my on my back over there. That is the log. Again, check vulnona.com, all the links in the description below. And from there you just get let's say as much as you can of mountain ash. As much as I got radish root. I got a lot of radish root when I started. Now my Tenontosaurus is almost a Tenontosaurus, a sub-adult. Mind it that I have gone AFK for 30 minutes or so playing. So plus I have taken a wrong route. By the way, water here is still kind of shallow. That's cool. It is a nice place to drink. You have to keep your eyes open, by the way, in this spot, because of smaller Deinos. Smaller Deinos can lunge and drown my my Tenontosaurus. Bigger Deinos do not stand a chance because they will be spottable from far away. So this spot where I just crossed, this spot here where I just crossed, it's a good spot to cross the river. Now most rivers, most water bodies, they have deep spots. It's not, you have to swim in order to cross water, and if you are not a good swimmer like Tenontosaurus, it sucks. So You have two types of starting when you want to get your Tenontosaurus on a perfect diet. You start northwest, as I did. It is way riskier, but it gets easier afterwards, because you eat a ton of radish root northwest. I mean, again, let's check our user interface. Radish root can be located northwest. Oh man, I heard some movements in water. I don't feel that comfortable. Oh, hello, you there. Are you aggressive? It is not aggressive. I'm not gonna play aggressive if you do not play aggressive. Alright, it is not aggressive. Of course he is not. Hello, little Dino. Hello, little Dino. Now, the one I've shown you before, just before this bend, it was one good crossing spot. Here there is another good crossing spot. It should be this one here, if I mistake not, or the next one. I'm not entirely sure now, but around here, yeah, probably here. This is a good crossing spot for your dinosaur as well. Along Delta River, if you have played some Carnos, for example. Oh, you have tried to launch me, right? You haven't. These spots are good to cross river. You need to know, how do I know them? Because I've played Dino a ton of times. That's why I know all of these crossing spots. So, you want to start southeast and then go northwest, or you want to start northwest and then go southeast. Now, if you start northwest, you get a fill on radish root, and then like 250, over 250% of radish root. One thing I have noticed, at least with Tenontosaurus, probably it is for every other playable, it is that from 0% hunger to 100% hunger or food, you get, if you eat just one nutrient, you get 300% value for that nutrient. That's huge. So let's say I am a Tenontosaurus that recently spawned northwest. I want to eat a ton of radish root, up to 250%. I want to have as well, if I have the luxury, to have some wild potato roots. So I start, let's say, with a great diet, considering that you already start with a perfect diet, with a 15% value of each nutrient. But after a while, this 15% value for each nutrient that you just got before, it's gonna deplete. So you wanna have a lot of food on radish root, and then just an extra bit, not too much, of wild potato flowers, wild potato roots. So you have time to go from a safe place, doing a big turn, going southeast or going northwest. I'm gonna do a safe route. I do not cross center with my Tenontosaurus or with any herbivore at all, because herbivores are super vulnerable when hatchlings. They become excellent brawlers after they are at 100% growth stage, but before that you are a weakling compared to carnivores, for example. It is just my opinion though. So again, let's go to a safer place somewhere here. Still safer place. I should hide. I know I should hide. That is kind of silly of me not hiding. I know it. Now let's go back on our map, vulnona.com. So you can start here. Where is it? Here, north, south, east. West Delta Swamp, East Delta Swamp. You will spawn around here. Bubble hideout, kinda. You will spawn somewhere around here, southeast. You want to get 250% of nutrients from mountain ash, and then what is left you want to get of, or probably not, you know what, if you start here and you do the safe route, you want to get a lot, like 280% of mountain ash. Then you follow the river, Delta River, up north, doing the safe route, and when you need it, you just have that wild potato roots that are found around Delta River. You will reach eventually, there is here, do you see this spot here, roughly? Do you see this road? There is a Lemon River in here. This is Lemon River. This is no longer a road, from my understanding. It is a river, somewhere over here, crossing between the lemon fields. There is a river. You want to follow that river or not? you want to just get close enough to Jungle Gully. Mind it that around Jungle Gully, so recapping, you start southeast, you follow the you get a lot of nutrients, over 250, 280 of mountain ash with Tenontosaurus. Then you just follow the river, Delta River up north. Safe and sound. Always in a forest. Do not go in plains. Plains are owned by Carnotaurus. Once here, if you want to do the safe route, you will need to cross Delta River at one point, or just Lemon River if you are on this side. You just decide which point you want to cross this river. Either Lemon River, that is not yet in this map, or Delta River. You decide. And around Jungle Gully, Canyon, former shallows, you want to follow them on the way west until you reach Spiky River. Mind it, you always want to stay hidden. And once at Spiky River, well, you are northwest. You have reached your area of interest. You can get your stomach full on radish root. You can rest. You will be on a perfect diet for a while. And as soon as you have a lot of nutrients from, well, radish root, you are good to go back, for example. At the moment, my Tenontosaurus is, what kind of growth stage it is at? Subadult, fresh subadult, and I am not counting wild potato roots, which I have at 88%, because I just can't find them anywhere. I am not talking about northern Delta River, because I found just one wild potato root over there. So it's don't go in spots that probably are not hot spots for herbivores. I mean, wild potato roots should be scattered along all of the river, but at the moment they are not above this Jungle Gully, these shallow points. Up to the shallow point north, you do not find many wild potato roots, for example, even though it is still a river. So apart this disclaimer, wild potato roots can be found everywhere in around all rivers. So you just need these two nutrients, mountain ash and radish root. Depending on where you start, you want to get your fill, a lot, like a ton of this nutrient, and then head your way southeast or northwest, depending where you start. If you start northwest, because it's much more of a hotspot, northwest is much more of a hotspot than southeast, you will have a riskier gameplay to begin with. So it's like a live or die situation, but it's gonna be a safer gameplay afterwards. If you start instead southeast and not northwest here, you will experience something the opposite. It's like a little bit of a safer gameplay if you start down here, but afterwards, in order to get that third nutrient, you have to risk a bit more of your time that you have invested in your dinosaur. That's just my opinion. I have sniffed around center. I haven't found anything like mountain ash or radish root. Hence, these things, radish root and mountain ash, they just spawn northwest or southeast. This makes incentivate people to migrate. This is excellent. This is excellent for herbivores, and migration wise is just mwah. I like it a lot. There is not much space for AFK growing as it should, but because carnivores do AFK a lot, can afford a lot of AFK, and they start on a perfect diet immediately, they have a huge advantage on that side, even though afterwards carnivores will be affected by their diet after they have hit that 50% growth stage. Instead, herbivores can just keep moving and keep that perfect diet easily, depending on how many herbivores of that same species are there. I mean, plants despawn, and there is not enough time to keep that herbivore of that species with a perfect diet, because plants do not spawn back as fast. I guess, I have no idea. All in all, I hope you really like this, I don't know, introduction on how to get a perfect diet with Tenontosaurus. Take into account that me included, we shouldn't give rushed judgment on this patch. It's a great patch, but I have said many things like carnivores have a huge advantage over herbivores, and I would like for herbivores to have a bigger advantage over carnivores, because in challenge wise, so you have more herbivores in a server than carnivores. I don't know, I like to see more herbivores than carnivores in a server. I don't know why, it's just a thing I have in my head, probably wrong. If the previous update, previously this patch, herbivores had a huge boost, now it's just carnivores that have a huge boost. But I wouldn't have it any other way, because herbivores must migrate. I love that concept of this diet scattered around the map. With some tweak here and there, with some community feedback, I think this is the right direction developers need to go to. Well, that's all for real. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you liked today. Consider subscribing and have a great day. Bye bye.